morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television. I am Adanna Combie. And yes, we continue conversations in studio with our guests. And this time we're talking about love. Yes, we're still celebrating love. In fact, we should celebrate love all year through. But as I said, for those of you who did not get to have that Valentine's Day date, that Valentine's Day dinner, or that time with that special someone, there's still an opportunity for you. And we'll be speaking this morning with someone who has so much more information on that for you. It's Kelly Mannette-Camejo. She is the Interim General Manager of Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program. We know the Botanical Gardens has hosted beautiful events over the Christmas period, and so we're going to maximize that space again, once again. So good morning and welcome to our program.
Good morning, Ms. Combie, and thanks for having us today.
Right. So we're talking about love, Valentine's picnic, as Julian puts it, the love picnic in the gardens. So tell us about this picnic, the idea behind it. Of course, as I said before, we used the gardens around Christmas time and we saw how beautiful it was, how many persons came out, and just that kind of community spirit that was built around that. And so now we're going to have this love picnic. What is the concept behind this and how is this going to roll out?
All right. So the concept behind this picnic is flowing from our mandate, which includes social enterprise, agroforestry, watershed management, and rehabilitation. And our concept, the name of it, first of all, is loving the gardens. So when we say loving, we are playing on two words.
That's
here. So
right.
we're playing on love in the gardens and actually our appreciation for our green spaces. So loving the
That's
gardens.
right.
So loving the gardens also stems from the idea that we also need to love not only the gardens, but the gardens are the heart of Tobago, Scarborough. And as we just saw in the previous interview, we have as Trinbagonians and Tobagonians also to love our natural resources, to love Tobago. So loving the gardens speaks to bringing back that pride, that love for not only our environment, but for our fellow neighbor, for our communities, for all of us who live and visit and appreciate Tobago and what it has to offer. So that is basically the concept behind our event, which is Love in the Gardens, Valentine's Picnic, which will be hosted tomorrow, Saturday, the 17th of February, 2024, from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m.
And the thing about it is, I see you have different packages here available. So you have like per couple, 4 persons, and so forth. And I just want to put in a plug here for those of you who don't have a date, like a love person. We could make this like a girls' evening. You could go out with a friend. So we'll be building on the community aspect of it.
That's
if you do it in that kind of way. What can people expect when they come out? Because as I said, if we are going by what we saw around Christmas time, how you utilize the gardens, I mean, our expectations are high. So what can we expect when we come? Without giving out too much, of course, but because I know you always want to keep something as an element of surprise. But what can we look forward to?
All right. So for our event on Saturday, we are inviting the general public to pre-register. You can pre-register your space. We have 3 packages. So the first package would include more or less a picnic box. We're providing a picnic space. So it's not tables and chairs to sit and dine. We are making use of our natural resources.
That's right.
That ambience that we are providing, which would be some lighting as well as some decor. And we're also going to have that picnic box along with live entertainment, as well as keeping up with our social enterprise. Some vendors will be there along with their food, their gift items available for sale. You'll also have some non-alcoholic wine as well. And we do have the options of chocolates as well as the rose. If by chance you didn't get the opportunity to pass and pick up something, we do have those items also available on sale. We also have for our participants a second package where you can now choose to customize your experience. You can bring in your meal, and for that fee of $90 per couple, you can come in, have access to that photo wall to take pictures, the vendors, the live entertainment, and just the magical ambience of the botanical gardens.
Well, that is a beautiful element there where you can actually customize your own experience.
Yes.
You know, you bring in your own stuff, and I didn't think about that. So kudos to you guys there for coming up with that. And some of the things that you are entitled to when you take these packages, as you might see on screen soon, the dining space, they're giving you a blanket because, as we said, it's a picnic. It's not a sit down around
That's
the table.
right.
So it's a picnic experience. The blankets will be provided. Depending on which package you take, the meals will be provided and the drinks as well. And it's open to all and sundry. Is there an age limit?
So just as you mentioned before, it is in keeping with our community spirit, as well as developing that love for family as well. So even if you don't have a couple or you're not part of a couple, you are welcome to come in with your groups, your families, and there's no particular age limit. So if you choose to have an evening out with your son or daughter, they're welcome to attend. We are open to everyone.
This is exciting things happening there. And it's taking place tomorrow at the Botanical Garden. So you can pre-register today to ensure that you secure your package. How can payments be made as well?
So we have several methods for payments. You can do an online bank transfer. You can also do a direct deposit, or we do accept payments in cash at the office as well. You can contact us at 283-5155 for more information. And for any of the vendors who would still like to participate, feel very free to contact us again at 283-5155.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who did not get that opportunity, this is your opportunity once again. And even for families, you are also welcome in keeping with the community spirit and ensuring that everyone gets to experience love from each other and also the love for our environment and our natural resources here in Tobago. We are speaking with Kelly Manning, and she's the interim manager there, and giving us some information as to how we can enjoy this experience. For further information, call 283-5155 to get your information there, or 5115, correct me.
5155.
5155, I was correct in the first instance. So call there to get more information on this. It's happening tomorrow at the gardens. Come out and celebrate love for each other and love for the things that we are blessed to enjoy here in Tobago. Thank you so much for joining us on our program this morning and bringing that information. We're still going to be celebrating love, even in the midst of all the chaos that is happening around us. Let us not forget to share some love. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into a break right now. And when we come back, it's into our sports segment. And we ask you to stay with us as Mr. Cricket, our sports correspondent, is going to be speaking with his guest this morning, talking about, of course, sporting events happening around Tobago. So, of course, before we go for a break, are you going to join me? You're going to show me some love this morning and join me as we invite our viewers to share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be back.